Before the CIA, was formed, it was the OSS. They were sort of in charge of the initial UFO, custody. I think we have a decent map of actually what occurred. So David Grush says that there's this magenta crash in Lombardy in Italy. I've now made the connection. James Jesus Angleton was the US OSS person involved in Italy at the time. You have this magenta crash, and then Mussolini goes to Hitler and says, "Is this yours?" to the Nazis.
Right.
And then they end up working together on it. You kind of can come up with this thread of the Lombardy magenta crash happens. It goes to the Nazis. Maybe there's some custody where the Vatican is involved as well.
Yeah, I've heard that from Grush.
I heard that from Grush.
Pope Pius XII and the Vatican were involved, back-channeling it through the OSS.
And then it goes over to the US, and then it's worked on at Wright Airfield. That's part of the rush to get the Nazi scientists, is to get the ones who are this deep on really exotic, flight principles and UFO stuff. We now know Hans Kammler himself, who's in charge of the blackest of the black Wunderwaffe programs for the Nazis, made his way to the US. And so you kind of have this consistent narrative of what happened with this early UFO crash.